Hello everyone, welcome to my first video in my back to school series. Yeah, back to school with Lynn. It's real. It's my senior year of college. That's crazy to say. It feels like yesterday that I was a senior in high school. We are going to be glowing up with Lynn in this video because I can get my shit together. Yeah, my shit's a little bit all over the place right now and it could be organized a little bit more. You might be wondering, Lynn, is it not too early for a back to school video? Well, your boy has been going to summer school since May, so it's been back to school season for months for me, okay? Today we're gonna be starting with my skincare routine because the skin has been skinning lately, y'all. And so I'm gonna put my hair up. I just had a really long day and we're gonna go through what I usually do at nighttime. So before I go to bed, the first thing I do is take off all my jewelry. Just queer people things. And out of all the makeup removers and cleansing balms that I've tried, the one that I keep repurchasing is this one by Verse. And it's the only thing that takes off all my makeup, including my mascara. Woo. Then I go in with my face wash, which is the Foaming Facial Cleanser by CeraVe. I use the one that is for normal to oily skin. And then something that I've recently gotten into is using toner pads. So I've been a big fan of this rice toner. And these toner pads are so easy to like pop on right before you go to bed. And I do notice like a different complexion, radiance, uplift, boost to my cheeks. It comes with 60, but I'm a little cheap. So I literally take one, I split it in half like this, so it has more surface area. So technically I get 120 pads out of this little tub. Allegedly all the K-pop idols use this, and I want to say that I'm trying to be de-influenced and stuff, but this shit has like actually done so much for my complexion. And the special thing we're doing today, and I've never done this before, is whitening my teeth. I'm a little scared, I'm not gonna lie. I drink so much coffee, so it's inevitable that my teeth are gonna be stained. I'm using the Crest 3D White No Slip White Strips, and this comes with 2 treatments of the 1 Hour Express. Okay, I'm gonna read the instructions for once because I actually don't know how these work, and I don't know if I like need to brush my teeth first or something. Okay, it's best if you do not brush your teeth immediately before applying the strips. Okay, I have not brushed my teeth. Gosh, I'm so nervous. What if it hurts? It shouldn't hurt, I think. Peeling it off. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, very uncomfortable. Now for the second set. I've never had braces, so I've never had the experience having to wear something on my teeth. But we're gonna set a timer for an hour, and I'll see you then. Bye. Okay, I had to take it off. It's so uncomfortable. Okay, immediately brushing my teeth. The only whitewashing you will ever see on this channel. Yay! My teeth are whiter, just a little bit. And so you have to repeat this process in order for it to, to show real results. Oh my gosh, my hair looks terrible. I literally look like Lord Farquaad right now. I'm gonna finish the rest of my skincare routine. I'm gonna go in with the Drunk Elephant Glycolic Night Serum. Put it all over my face. And the moisturizer I use daily. I actually got a Sephora sample of this years ago and I really liked it. But Drunk Elephant now sends me PR. But I'm gonna go in with their like polypeptide cream. I think Versed has a very comparable formula, a lot more affordable, and I recommend checking it out.
Hello everyone, it's VoiceOver Lynn. I'm so excited because I'm gonna be covering the morning routine as well. I go in with a different serum in the mornings. I don't know why, but here I am jamming to New Jeans by New Jeans. And I also use an eye cream. This one is by Goodweird, and I love that it has a built-in metal applicator. It feels so good when you're sleepy in the mornings. And then I go in with the usual moisturizer, and of course you better be wearing SPF because the sun does not come to play. Aging is a beautiful thing, but if you want to age like fine wine and not like a raisin, you have to be wearing sunscreen every single day to protect yourself against UV rays. And these are the 2 skincare routines I'll be practicing for the school year.
So growing up, a big part of getting back to school was back to school shopping, and one of my favorite parts besides getting stationery was buying clothes. knows? You always love rolling up to school in your new fit. But as I've grown older, and also now that I'm in college and I have to pay for school, hello, thank you public school system, I always prefer getting my clothing secondhand if possible, just because one, it's way more affordable, and two, it's way better for the environment, for sustainability. Since my freshman year of college, I feel like I've just grown into my style, and because of that, I actually want to narrow down my wardrobe because I'm so sure about the pieces that actually make me excited to put on a cool outfit and get ready for the day. And my absolute favorite place to thrift online is thredUP. As you know, I've worked with thredUP before, so I'm so excited to be working with them for back to school season. I'm gonna be showcasing some pieces that I bought from thredUP previously and also recently, so it's like a little bit of a collective haul and how I style them.
Hello everyone, it's voiceover Lynn, and I'm gonna take over and show you through these outfits. This skirt was originally from Uniqlo and I got it for $18.99 on thredUP, and this beautiful, very maximalist top is by Ralph Lauren. It's silk and it was $27.99 on thredUP, and it has an estimated of 95 bucks. Now for a more summery fit, we're starting off with this beautiful tote bag. I love this color blue. It's embroidered with an A because that is the goal, to get straight A's. It's originally from Land's End and it's $57.99 on thredUP, and its estimated retail was $159, so really good deal. This blue Madewell jacket was estimated to be $159, but it was only $37.99 on thredUP. And then the moment is the scarf. It's a Ralph Lauren scarf that I got for $20.99 on thredUP, and its estimated retail was $64. Now for the classic go-to Lynn fit, a button down with a tank top underneath and pants. These jeans are from Everlane and I got them on thredUP for $57.99. They were estimated to be $83. And then the little button up on the outside is another Ralph Lauren button down. It was estimated to be $85, but it was only $26.99 on thredUP. And last but certainly not least, my favorite outfit of mine right now, we have this Staring at Stars pullover sweater that was estimated to be $51 and it was only $16.99 on thredUP. It's my favorite piece of clothing because it's so breathable. It's perfect for the summer. And then we have an Athleta active skort. I love me a skort, y'all. Estimated to be $76 and I got it for $31.99. And that's me and Kayla vibing because we are officially done with the little mini lookbook.
If you'd like, you can click on the link in the description, or you can use my code LINH, L-I-N-H, for 40% off of your first thredUP order. As always, thank you so much to thredUP for sponsoring this video. It's always a dream to work with y'all, and I hope you're able to find some cute outfits for the new school year. Please tag me if you end up styling something, or if you end up finding something really cool for thredUP.
Hey, voiceover Lynn's also going to take over for makeup. If you want a routine that can last through humidity, I literally wear a mask to school every day, and my face and complexion still lasts. The e.l.f. Power Grip Primer is the most affordable primer on the market, and I also love the Fenty Beauty Ease Drops. I've been using this to spot treat because my concealer is actually too light for me now. I have gone a little tanner since summer has begun, and like Shrek once said, onions have layers and your makeup has layers, and the Ease Drops are very easy to build, so it can be as thick or as thin of coverage as you'd like. The key to making your makeup more stubborn than your Asian parents is making sure that you're setting along the way. Hit it with that setting spray with every single step. Eyeshadow primer is also a must for me. I also apply it along my lower lash line, and while I'm waiting for the eyeshadow potion to get tacky, I go in with this Milk Makeup Cheek and Lip. I warm it up on the back of my hand and then I pat it around my under eyes and then up towards my cheekbones. I think this is a really cute look that's been popular as of late. And then I go in with my NYX Press translucent setting powder and I put it all over my face. The eyes will continue to be my favorite part of doing makeup, and I feel like over the past years I've loved seeing my progress as I find what suits my eye shape and what it means to work with my features instead of against my features. My favorite colors to use nowadays are cool tones, taupes, purples, pinks, and light blues. And something that's changed in my routine before is now I like to go in and make a wing with eyeshadow before I apply my actual eyeliner. I think this looks a little bit more natural and also softens up the look. And for Lynn, there's no such thing as a complete eyeshadow look if it's matte, so we go in with some shimmers. And if you remember, I applied eyeshadow primer to my under eyes because I really like emphasizing my under eye fat or my aiguiselle. Instead of actually contouring it, I prefer highlighting. I go in with a white eyeliner and then I blend it out, and this acts like a base for the shimmer that I'm going to put on top. I have some pretty intense eye bags sometimes, so when I contour, I don't have the right technique yet, and then it ends up emphasizing my eye bags. This McQueen New York eyeliner, it's formula. Mwah, chef's kiss is considered a holy grail for me now, because even when I am crying, when I'm sweating, this will not budge, and it's so easy to get really close to my lash line with the brush. The Clio Kill Lash Mascara is the best, especially if you have stubborn Asian lashes, and also TXT is official reps for them, which I love. I probably could up my brow game, but I'm a little bit too lazy to go get the maintenance, so I just do my best to fluff them out, and then I use some clear gel to make sure they can stay all day. And talking about staying all day, we are gonna hit one more time with that Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray, and then this Fenty Beauty Adaptive Match Sticks is great for the cheeks and the lips. It adjusts based on your skin tone. This is the perfect your lip color, but better. And that's my makeup routine, y'all. It takes me on a good day around 15 to 20 minutes, and I just look so cute. And I'm gonna wear my knitted sweater from thredUP and then do my hair. My hair's grown out quite a bit, so I like styling it with the Dyson, which is a little bit less heat intensive and therefore less damaging. And of course, every day is a battle of Lynn versus the bangs. Today, I am victorious, and my bangs ended up looking really nice, and I hit them with a little bit of hairspray. Also finesse my ends a little bit more. And then, this is a finished product, guys. I feel so cute. I feel so cute.
여보세요? 그냥 핸드폰 보고 있었지. 바이. 나만 왜 이러냐 진짜. 새벽 2시 폰에 shut up.
I wish more people talked about meal prepping as a college student, because one, it's really hard, especially if you commute to school or if you're shopping on a budget. And it's crucial that if you can, you should take out time to prep your groceries, your produce, to make sure it can last in the fridge, because a big cause of food waste is you forget about what you have in the fridge and it goes bad. And when you front all the prep work on one day, like cutting and washing and peeling, it makes it easier during the week when you're on a time crunch. So I'm cutting up some cucumbers, some onions. I'm also cutting my own fruit, because guess what? Part of adulting is that you gotta be your own Asian parent that cuts you fruit, okay? I store them in an array of very cute Tupperware. Some are just for home cooking, and others are ready for me to pack for a lunch. Also, let me know if you'd like to see a video on this, but just knowing how to pick groceries at the grocery store. For an instance, if you're buying green onions, you should always buy green onions that have really long, fresh, white roots, and those are gonna last the longest in the fridge. Another pro tip, whenever you're cooking or prepping a lot of food, it's nice to have a little bowl for all your food scraps. For me, this is really useful for composting. I put everything into my lomi, and then it becomes compost that I can use for my plants and fertilizers. I'd like to shout out my mom and my dad, who not only taught me how to cook, I mean, they taught me how to cut, marinate, clean meat, vegetables, fruits, but they also taught me that food should be more than sustenance. It's part of community, it's part of culture, and it should taste delicious, it should make you happy, it should make you healthy. Hey everyone, welcome to the portion of the video where we talk about everything academia and how I stay productive and also manage my time, aka what type of programs I use, organizational methods, school supplies that I've got for the school year, yeah. I do still love taking notes by hand, and during summer school, I took all of my stat notes by hand. It was a little bit different, change of pace since I've been doing so much digital note taking. So I also decided to pick up these baby campus notebooks. I find that big 5-star ring notebooks are too big for a semester, and I also write pretty small. I got one in blue and I got one in green, and I was gifted this by my staff members from a conference that I worked this past spring. I've mentioned them before. I think I mentioned them in the last video that I posted, but they also gifted me some notebooks, so thank you. We have this green spiral one right here. This one that just says favorite, which I don't know why. I feel like when it comes to Asian products, sometimes they just slap a bunch of English words and phrases onto a product and then hope it makes sense. and it simply doesn't make sense. And I also have this one, it's a bunch of cherries. These are probably gonna be enough notebooks to last me the rest of my senior year. I can't believe it's my last year of college. Something I'm always running out of are pens. My favorite pens of all time are these Pilot Juice pens. I rebought the ones in 0.38, blue, black, and red. These are the colors I use the most. And in my pencil pouch this year, I've had this pencil pouch since high school and it's still kicking, still love it. I decided to test out a new brand of highlighters. These are what they look like. I will say, now that I have them in my hands, I don't think they're as ergonomic as the mild liners, but I really like these colorways. I hope that I'll be able to get some good use out of them. I also rebought some mild liners in some more neutral pastel colors, especially for GRE prep. I've been using a lot of Post-it notes. I have these grid ones from Muji, and I also have a bunch from Daiso, so my favorite color is blue. And that's pretty much all I have in terms of supplies in my backpack, because I keep everything pretty simple now. I'm definitely gonna make a updated separate video for what's in my backpack and like other back to school supplies, and there'll also be a giveaway in that video. So some of the things you see here today, you might be able to win. So keep an eye out for that video. But besides traditional note taking, I still religiously use my iPad for YouTube, for school. And something that I've been meaning to replace is my screen protector. It's been a while. I think it's been like over a year. I use a paper-like matte screen protector that helps mimic the feel of paper. So we're gonna change out my iPad screen protector right now. Ooh, that's so satisfying. Oh wow, oh wow. Okay, in terms of what I use, I live and die by my Google Calendar. If something is happening in life and it's not on my Google Calendar, then it's not happening. For context, here is what my last week looked like. It was actually the busiest week of my life, but because everything was invited to me via Google Calendar, or I put it on my Google Calendar, I just have my life more together, okay? Pretty much every college student I know utilizes their Google Calendar, and what's nice is that once you get to uni, a lot of people, you can see whether they're busy or not just by looking them up and seeing when you can find a time to meet with them. And it's crazy because I have like 3 or 4 separate calendars and it's just so chaotic, but the system works. For my classes as well, I input my big project deadlines, when the midterms and finals are. For more specific daily to-dos, I am still living by this Notion page that I created the beginning of this year, except now I have it all split up into different subsections since I have so many things going on in my life. Guys, I swear to God, I have time to breathe and sleep and rest and hang out with friends, I promise. Usually at the beginning of the week or during the weekend, I like to sit down, write up my to-dos, and then at the beginning of every day, I kind of review and use my Google Calendar to make sure that everything's up to date. So I'll be sure to link my Notion template down below. Please let me know if it works and if you end up using it, because I love this template. I'm very proud of how it turned out. So I have been using Notability as my primary note-taking app. Here are some of the notes that I've taken for my Intro to Logic class and my history class. One of my favorite features is that there's a pen and a pencil tool, and I really like using the pencil tool to create texture, especially since I don't use as many colors, or I really don't like putting too much unnecessary time to my notes. I really prefer it to be efficient, but I still want information to stand out and to be easily accessible when I look back on it in the future. And I also use a split screen view a lot because for my logic class, I know next to nothing about logic and its frameworks, so it's just really useful to have a side-by-side view during lecture of where you can reference the textbook and then also be taking notes at the same time. Last but not least, I have one final piece of technology to share with y'all that I've been really loving. My friend Amber recently got me onto this app called Finch, where you get to raise a little bird and you get to, you know, dress it up and decorate its rooms, and then your friends can also visit your bird and you go on adventures together, and then like you guys can hype each other up. But the cool thing about this app is that it has a lot of self-care daily well-being, wellness goals. Like I feel like I'm accomplishing something, but it's focused on like my mental health, my physical health. Like one of my goals is literally just to get out of bed, and one of them is to drink water because I'm bad at drinking water. Highly recommend that you check that out. But yeah, that's the end of this video. Once again, I can't believe I'm gonna be 22 this year. I'll be graduating college in less than a year. I thank all of y'all who have been watching me since my high school days, since my freshman year of college, because it's been an honor to go on this journey with you. And I hope to celebrate this entire upcoming year with y'all. And if you're also heading into college or a senior year, whether it's high school, grad school, undergrad, I'm wishing you all the best. I'll be right here alongside ya. And once again, if you'd like to shop my back to school looks or just look for some really sick secondhand clothing, feel free to check out thredUP. I have my discounts and my links in my description box. Bye! Thanks for launching the Back to School with Lynn series with me.